What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another edition of the Wild Throws training vlog. Today I wanted to talk about linear progression trainings. Now that's what I'm doing at the moment in my off season. It's how I have planned to build strength. It's not the only way to go, but it's the way I'm going. And basically what linear progression is it's a very simple idea that every time you do a workout, so in this case, let's say deadlift that I'm doing, you add a little bit more weight each time. And that causes your body to have a reaction to your workout in order so when it rebuilds itself just a little bit stronger. Now, you don't want too much of a jump in weight because then either you can't do the exercise because it's too heavy, or you just fry your body and it takes a long time to recover. So you just want little increments each time to do this. So this exercise, for example, is my low deadlift. I am going 10 pounds every time I do this exercise. Now there will be a time when that fails and I can't go up 10 pounds anymore because my body's just telling me, no, it's just not going to happen. You need to recover more. At that time, I might go to 5 pounds. But right now I'm doing 10. And so far it's been working pretty good. So this is 355. Of course, I'm being careful of my knees. That's why I'm not doing squats, just doing deadlifts. And it's feeling pretty good right now. Wasn't a little bit ago, but last few workouts, it's feeling pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. And you can see I kind of, at the bottom, just make sure my knees are feeling okay before I start pushing too hard down. So on this exercise, I'm not going up 10 pounds per exposure to the exercise. I'm only going up 2.5 pounds. Now, partly that's because shoulder press is, you can't jump up as far. You have to take things a little slower. So these are my warm-up sets. These aren't my top sets, obviously. And you'll see something interesting in this exercise. You'll see the last one I fail, I only do 3 instead of 5. And so the good question is, what do you do when you fail? Like, is that a bad thing? Is it a good thing? Of course, nobody wants to fail, but it's not a bad thing. It's just information. Your body's giving you feedback. Now, the first thing you look at when you fail is, did I recover properly? Am I sleeping properly? Am I eating properly? Am I hydrated properly? You know, these kind of questions. The second question you ask, how was my form? Was it good, bad, ugly? So that's the next thing. So it's good to record yourself, actually, to be able to look up form, but you might be able to just tell by how it feels when you lift. So this is my top set here. It's 197.5, which is 2.5 more than last time. So you can see this first set, it moves pretty decent. My form is good. The last question you ask is, have I reached my limit on this linear progression, and do I need to change things up? But look at this set here. This is my second set. You can see the first one, I'm trouble right out the gate. Now, when I look at it, I can tell my bar is going too far forward when I'm pushing up, and that makes it way harder. And then I do it again here on this one. It's too far forward, and you can see how much more of a struggle it is. So this was a form issue, even though I did 5 on the second one. That one was a little bit of a struggle, but I was exhausted at this point. My shoulders were, tired and not happy with me. What I did on the second one is I kind of pumped myself up and got my adrenaline going. I'm able to kind of do that to myself. But then that made me not concentrate on my form enough. So when I came to do this one, my form was good, but my shoulders just wouldn't let me do it. So I wasn't able to complete this set here. You can see how much of a struggle that one was. I tried to kind of push press it up, but it didn't work. So, okay, so the sound is louder here, and there's a reason why I put the sound louder here. I'll explain some other things you can do with a linear progression when when I show you or explain to you why I have the sound higher. And the reason is sometimes you get other clues besides visual on how your form is. Now, if you hear right there, there's a little clank. Now that clank tells me that I have accelerated fast enough going up that when I stop, the weights are still going up on my bar, and it kind of clanks because it's not a perfect fit on my bar. There's a little bit of slop in there. And so that's actually a good audio clue that I'm doing the lift with enough velocity, because I'm trying to build power here. I'm trying to build acceleration, and so this exercise, it's good to have that audio cue, whereas in other lifts you don't really get that. So that's kind of nice. I just wanted to point that out. That some exercises, you get a nice audio cue for it. And, just to remind you, this is called Penlay rows. I'm supposed to be technically doing cleans right now, but because of my knees, you can see my knees are in a solid position, but I'm able to develop maybe some power doing this. It's kind of a backup dancer move. I'm just recording my new numbers and writing instructions for my next workout, so when I do that, it's all good to go. You'll see me on the treadmill here, or not treadmill, the elliptical here. I have to turn it on first. Just to show I do some cardio. It's not much. This is actually one of the better knee rehabs I have. It hurts at first, but then after about 2 minutes or so, it starts feeling pretty nice, and it actually has a nice effect on me for a longer period of time than probably any other knee rehab thing I do. The other knee rehab things are shorter lived. This tends to make my knee feel good for longer, so that's a good thing. It's a little painful at first, but anyways, back to the linear progression. If you fail and your form is good and everything is good, there's different things you can do. One of the first thing I'll try is I'll drop the weight down just a little bit and then work my way back up, see if I can blow back past what was my ceiling at before. But if not, then you go into what's called the intermediate level of lifting, and that just means that your body can't recover quick enough, fast enough, so you have to alter your workout a bit to be able to adapt. All right, see you guys.